As an anime fan, you probably got at least one anime you felt was way too short or would be cool with another season, or maybe even a show that stopped perfectly and wrapped things up nicely, but you just wish it got more popular because like there's no fan base to talk about the show with. You gotta at least have one of those, right? Me, I'm a veteran at this shit, bro. I got like hundreds. I could tell you so many good shows with one season, whether it's 12, 13, or 24 episodes, whether it ended good or it ended bad or it needed more, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do today. So strap in, grab a snack, we gonna be here for a while.
Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist.
I was serious. We're gonna go from shows with one season that ended things pretty neatly to things we probably need a little more for. Okay, we're kinda gonna do that, but not really. But when you think of good one season anime, one of the best out there, undisputedly, is Erased. One of the best time travel anime I've ever seen, and personally, the best. At least to me, keep in mind, I haven't seen Steins Gate, and I know people glaze that show like it's no tomorrow. Now, I'm not gonna spoil anything I talk about in this video. I'm just talk around the show instead of talking about it, if that makes sense. But if you want me to talk about any of these shows, like in their own videos, just let me know. I got you. But with Erase, like the idea of traveling to the past and then going back to the future after you did everything and just seeing the results, I mean, it's just fucking peak, bro. Like, seeing the decisions our MC makes and how it brings him closer to solving this big mystery that's like the entire show. I mean, the mystery was so good it got me hooked because I wanted to know who this nigga was, why he was doing it. It was fire. One thing about the anime is that until the end, this is some shit that low-key could kind of happen in real life. Buddy, this nigga is time traveling. That's why I said kinda, bro. Like, you never know. Like imagine if somebody just went back in time and kept you from being a fucking millionaire or something, so you didn't just turn evil and take over the world. I mean, bro, like the parallel timelines that this show just made me think of are insane. Like, we never know. Just a thought. The only thing about this show that I didn't like was the ending. I'm not gonna go too much into detail, but we spent so much time with a specific character, and if you watched it, you know who I'm talking about. Just to absolutely swerve the other way. Is that how you swerve? It made me feel like I wasted all this time when we could have given the spotlight to, you know, other people in the anime, you know? Kind of like the villain who in the anime was just batshit crazy for the sake of being batshit crazy. But I hear it's more detailed in the manga than in the anime, so I won't really hold it against them story-wise. This is definitely one of the animes that ended better. Okay, not the ending being good, but, you know, it ending in a point to where it didn't just cut off the story, you know? Now, you probably haven't heard of this show I'm about to say, and that's fine. Not everybody has unlimited ball knowledge like myself, okay? Oh, bro. But this is an absolute masterclass of a show. It's called Michiko and Hatchin. It's just one of those shows where it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. But not like a One Piece type of journey. I mean, it's like short and sweet, and it's a journey you appreciate when you get to the finish and you see just everything and you just really look back at it like, damn, that was fire. Because I know a lot of people haven't seen it. I'm gonna give like a little story thing just in case people want to go see it but aren't sold, right? So basically it's this journey of this little girl named Hana and this escaped convict named Michiko who go on a journey to find Hana's dad. Promise you, the whole convict thing makes more sense in the anime. You just gotta watch it. I promise you, it makes more sense then. And they want to go find Hana's dad because Michiko is in love with the man, and well, Hana is his daughter. In the anime, we get a lot of like gang activity. That's where like the stakes come in. You got police, detective, all that shit. Like, there's a lot of high action, high stakes, big character moments. One of my favorite episodes. No spoilers. I'm trying to spoil. Like, I feel like there is something for everybody in this show, and it honestly just needs more eyes on it. And where it ended, I'm not really conflicted about where they ended it, because they could have told a lot more stories before the ending due to just the format of the anime. Like, they really could just dragged it on as long as they wanted. But at the end of the day, am I asking for more? I mean, not really. I'm just asking people to watch this because it's generally so good and it deserves way more fans than it has. Alright, this show is good, but it's definitely more of an acquired taste. Like, if you're a rookie anime watcher and you don't know anime for real, like you don't know how it be, it's probably not going to be for you. You probably just going to call it a goner anime, which it's not. I swear it's not. I promise you. Space Dandy is a comedy that really doesn't take itself serious until it does. Like, It's about, well, he can tell you.
Space Dandy. He's a dandy guy in space.
It's another one of those journey makes the destination type anime. Okay, yes, I have a type. Is that so bad? The show takes the main cast on basically a series of adventures, some one-offs, but you really don't call them filler because they come back in the end in the ending. Like, it really matters, and like it just all ties together. It's perfect. Even though most of the episodes are just, you know, comedy, they all actually have some underlying messages when you really think about them, and they really hit hard when you do. And especially the episodes where they take it completely serious for the most part, dude. Like, one of my favorite episodes is when Dandy takes basically saving this little girl, because over the episode he came to know her and pretty much looked at her like a little sister, right? He ends up becoming her knight in shining armor, and, you know, saves her from the people trying to get her and gets her out of a bad situation. But considering this is huge, right? Because considering Dandy's normal character up to this point was just being an asshole, only wanting the hoes no matter what. Real nigga. Like, the way we see depth in Dandy throughout the show and like little flares is just so good. Just because it's throughout the entire show. Every episode we get to know more and more about Dandy as a person, as if the show was like a big deep dive on him. It's honestly a beautiful show when you look past all the ass.
Booty, booty, booty. Booty.
Okay, I didn't say it'd be easy. Honestly, I'm not mad at how the show ended, but I wouldn't mind if it came back at all. But I doubt it would come back in this day and age, you know. Some shit just would not fly today. This is a popular one. You probably at least heard of the show, and it's for a good reason, bro. The story is peak. The action is amazing. I mean, it's Studio Trigger. What do you expect? Things this show does, bro, is just so peak. It puts us into the world of cyberpunk, right? And it just immediately lets us know the author has no favorites. There's no plot armor. There's no superheroes coming to save the day. There is no good. There is no bad. There is only people who have screen time and people who don't. And it's fucking amazing. This show is so good, like so heartbreaking. It just flips my expectations around and hits it with I mean, it just don't miss, man. Do I care if it gets another season? I mean, not really. It served its purpose. I wouldn't mind another cyberpunk anime. And I honestly think you're probably gonna get mad at me if you are a diehard for the games. But if the animes of cyberpunk keep up with the pace of Edgerunners and they all like are that consistently good, the cyberpunk animes may be better for the future of the cyberpunk universe than the games. Whoa, dude. Dead Men Wonderland. This is an anime that is supremely underrated. I'm honestly surprised this show didn't end up popping off. I mean, the anime is fire, the manga is amazing. I just don't know what happened. Now, I want to tell you what this show's about if you don't know. Main character Gonta, he's just chilling with his friends at school, you know, good times, everybody chilling, like, then the fucking class gets mass murdered. Sorry about that. But they get murdered by the red man. But our main character Gonta survives, so he starts emoting on him. Okay, maybe I went a little too far. He wasn't emoting on him. Then the police found Gonta and he's accused of murdering everybody in the class. But that's mostly thanks to the director of Dead Men Wonderland. I'm sorry, bro. That shit sounded like the immortal Dead Man Wonderland is basically this crazy prison that just houses prisoners. Let me not say prisoners. Death row inmates. And makes them participate in insanely, crazily dangerous things like obstacle courses you can die in, like a really fucked up American Ninja Warrior. And you do this for things called cast points. In the prison, cast points can get you food, entertainment, anything, and if you get enough, you can even get your freedom. Keep in mind, most of the normal prisoners are death row inmates. Most of the normal prisoners are death row inmates. So it seems like your typical survival game anime, right? But then it turns into so much more. Now, this isn't really a spoiler because it's literally the start of the show. It's fine. No big plot points from what I'm about to say, okay? Dead Man Wonderland is actually a cover for a place that's trying to get special types of humans that were made after a really bad earthquake that created things called the Dead Men, right? Dead Men. They have the power to control their blood, and every dead man does it differently. Some got hair whips, some got fucking blades. Gonta has his Gonta gun. And, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. Ganta is a dead man, and the director framed him to get him into DW. Yes, we're calling DW because that shit hip. And they gather them to make the dead men fight each other, and the loser ends up losing a random body part. Bro, this shit is fire. And it's not even just them fighting all the time. It eventually turns into something else, like rebellions and other shit, especially in the manga. It delves into other shit, right? But his biggest thing is that it kind of like balances a sort of shonen battle anime with a survival game, right? And it's really good at it. Especially the manga. If you read the manga, like if you really like the anime, you should read the manga afterwards. But you probably have to start over because they fucked up the anime. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tell you why in a second. I don't mean like animation wise or nothing like that. I mean like they really messed up. But I can say for 100% certainty that no matter what, this anime will never in 1,000 years get a season 2. When I tell you, bro, this show has Peter Parker luck. Let me tell you why, right? For one, they couldn't actually finish anything because when they were adapting from the manga, they left out a very important character that was introduced in the beginning in the manga that would end up becoming insanely important later. So they wouldn't even be able to continue the anime story if they wanted to because literally the character is not there. Also, the animation studio kind of shut down. Honestly though, if the show got like a Shaman King remake, it would be insanely tough because I could see a lot of the fights just going fucking crazy. This show would absolutely pop off, especially any fights with fucking Crow. Oh my gosh, nigga, Ganta's gun would look insane with like good animation. Not that the other one's animation wasn't good, it was just, you know. But I feel like today they could do it more justice. Now, this is probably another acquired taste show, but I feel like a good amount of people have actually seen this. It's called Chivalry of a Failed Knight, right? Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. My thoughts are coming from when I watched it many years ago. I'm pretty sure I was still in middle school. I'm an upcoming senior. I don't know if it will be as good on rewatch now that I'm, you know, that we're older and we actually understand lore and shit, right? But this shit was bumping back then. Like, the story wasn't anything crazy, but I mean, the entire show was basically a tournament with fun time in the middle, with an underdog protagonist who gets out the hus. It's a fun little anime, bro. I don't know. I don't know how good the manga was, but maybe they'll probably dive into the war and shit that they're getting in afterwards. Not that I've read the manga, but like they were training to be soldiers in the anime, so I'm assuming they're gonna fight in a war, right? But the anime is a chill anime. Like, you could come to enjoy it like your standard isekai anime. Like, it's basically an isekai anime, but with all the parts you usually like from it, but not an isekai, right? I mean, it also has great animation too. Like, come on, bro. But I'm not gonna lie to you, it does have some clone allegations on it, which comes from this show called The Asterisk War. The main girls both even have pink hair, and the anime was released in the same year. And the bad part is, Asterisk War, at least the manga came out first. But Chivalry did it better. No, I'm a little conflicted about putting this show just because it might actually come back. Like, we never know at Netflix. They be hella moody. Lookism is genuinely a really fun anime to watch. I was pretty interested the whole anime, like to see how everything plays out. Like, the ability to switch bodies and change to a different person while you sleep, that's fucking fire. Also, that's what the anime is about. Because people treat our main character differently based on how he looks. And he also notices his body is like really athletic and he is surprisingly good at fighting. And honestly, the message of the show was really great. The cast is great. It's a great little show. I recommend. It's also 8 normal length episodes. So you can finish it in less than 1 day. Watch it, please, if you haven't watched it. I also know there's a manga for it too, but I've seen like shit on TikTok from it. What is this shit even about anymore? Because all I'm seeing is straight fucking flex moments. Nigga, I don't even see fucking Pak Young Suk anymore. I'm probably read the manga anyway because I don't think they're gonna get a season 2. Like, I'm tired of waiting for Netflix to drop shit, bro. Speaking of not dropping, we gotta talk about the king of no season 2, but expecting a season 2. Trinity Seven, bro. It is the undisputed king of no season 2. Not because it's the best one season anime or anything. It's because season 2 was expected. Now keep in mind, my only research for that statement was 5 years ago when I looked up if it was getting a season 2. That sounds so dumb. From what I remember, I'm pretty sure it was supposed to have a season 2 in like 2019, which is insane to say because They were just fucking rage baiting at that point. They gave us like 2 movies, I guess, but like, where's the second season, nigga? If you haven't seen it and don't know what it is, it's kind of hard to explain. I'm gonna be honest. Someone in the comments, can you do it for me? I'm gonna do it in the most simple way possible, like PJ Mask ad breakdown, right? Demon Lord candidate, Arata Hus. Demon Lord Hus. Arata being him. Okay, it's a little more deep than that. Like, the world is, you know, more delved in. It's more specific. There are basically like 7 deadly sins. You just gotta kind of like watch it, you know? You'll understand more if you haven't seen it. But I would say I want another season. I'm gonna just read the My Girl light novel, whatever it is, because this shit ain't never coming back. It's been 10 years, bro. Actually, that shit came out in 2014. It's been over 10 years. All right, that's pretty much all I've got for today. If y'all have any more 1-season anime that you think won't come back, that are better than my list, let me know in the comments, and I might make multiple parts to this if y'all like this video up. Otherwise, I'm never doing this again. But if you do, be looking for my next video. It'll be on your feed one day, so be looking for it. And yeah, I've been Jermaine the Nerd, and yeah, I'm out. Peace.